What's up, fellas? We're here with the No Huddle 2022 post-final draft review. I'm joined by Shooter.
What's happening?
I'm joined by Pablo.
What's up, y'all? What's up,
Basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to do a quick topics on these teams, how you guys did, what we think with the teams. It's all opinion-based. Let's get this thing rolling. With the number one pick, we have Glock Lesnar. He took Jonathan Taylor. Now, Pablo, would this be your pick if you had the number one pick?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I was looking at him. I was a little pissed when I found out I got the 10th pick, so what can you do, right?
That's
at
true.
that point, it was just a dream. But I'd pick him up. No doubt. That was a good pick.
Same. Shooter, you said your number one pick would not be a running back. Who was your number one pick if you had it?
My number one pick, if I had it, would be Justin Jefferson. Hands down.
Justin Jefferson. All right.
Crazy.
So let's take a look at Glock Lesnar's team. The number one slot. Give me something you like about this team, Pablo. Give me something you don't like.
I'm liking that Debo pickup. You know what I mean? I think he's super versatile. He's definitely going to be bringing him a little bit of approach on how to get points. The one I don't like is Josh Allen, because I was looking at him, man. I'm not going to lie, man.
So you don't like the pick because that was your quarterback, not because he's a bad player.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. I was looking at it, but yeah, that's a strong 3 picks. I'm not going to lie, man. He knocked it out the park with those 3 picks, in my opinion. Shooter, what do you think, man?
On this team, I'm liking the first 3 picks, and I'm not liking the rest of it.
Rest of the team. You know, if I care to chime in, his first 3 picks, I feel like any of those guys can be the MVP of the league of the 2022. Jonathan Taylor can repeat what he did. Debo, after doing crazy stuff, he could be the number 1 wide receiver, and then Josh Allen, of course, could be the number 1 QB. So just like you guys said, he did knock it out. The rest of his team, I feel like he kind of started slowing down. Niners defense is good. You know, he has the Rams kicker. Like I said, his first 3 picks can be MVPs of the league. He started off strong. The rest of his picks, though, I feel like he kind of hit a wall and then just started kind of drafting random players. Overall, I think he did okay. He'll be all right with his first 3 picks. If they pick up the slack, he'll be all right. So team 2, we got the reigning champ. He took McCaffrey, Tyreek, and George Kittle as his first 3 picks. Let's talk about those first 3. How do you feel about those, Shooter?
All right. Well, first things first, I need to let it be known this dude is my cousin.
Okay.
And I will not be biased towards this dude's team.
All right. I like that.
This dude's team is trash, man. Now, let's start with McCaffrey. Injured already.
Damn.
Hurt his ankle in practice.
No.
Let's talk about Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
He went from a nuke launcher to a pea shooter.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Let's talk about Kittle.
What about George?
Best player on the team.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson. He wants to be Michael Vick so bad.
Okay.
You know?
Shooter. Let's cut the bias and let's get some real insight. The No Huddle fantasy football players want insight. They don't want to hear this, Shooter.
So let me tell you something, man. I think he got some sleepers, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I said it, Shooter.
Like, I should be on this side, man. This is my cousin. It's family.
Yeah, that's true. But Ayuk, Pickens, I think those some pickers with potential right there. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. If I'm going to give my honest opinion with the number 2 pick, honestly, the champ might have fumbled the bag. You know, he picked McCaffrey, which is a good pickup. After that, honestly, Hugo, if you're listening, I know you are. Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, George Kittle at the number 3 spot, you could have had Kyle Pitts, you know? Kittle, I don't know. Maybe he has a better year. I'm a Kittle fan. I love Kittle. But taking him that early, you could have had Javonte Williams. You could have had Connor. But something I do like about this team is you got McCaffrey, who can be the best player in fantasy. You got Lamar Jackson, who's going to give you points, you know, scoring. Metcalf, new quarterback. Gibson, Ayuk. Hopefully he does good. You took a defense in the 6th, in the 8th round.
In the 8th and 9th round.
You got the best kicker in football. You maybe have another sleeper tight end. Honestly, bro, you beat me in the finals, all right? I'm not mad at you because you beat me.
Give it a grade.
It's mad.
I might have to give this a D. I'm sorry. What do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe a C, because like I said, it's too early. But honestly, if this was my team, I would want to redo the draft.
I'm gonna give him like an 8.
Give it a grade. Give it a grade, Shooter.
I'm gonna give him like an 8.
An H?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Hugo, prove us wrong, all right? You could be the sleeper of the draft. Like I said, this is no hard feelings. You know,
He
I feel
ain't no
bad. I'm
sleeper.
going to give
His
you a
team
B.
is trash. No, don't
Nah,
hype this
nah.
man. No,
Nah,
no.
nah, 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 nah. All right, let's move on.
He
Let's move on.
drafted Tua.
He drafted Tua. Hey, you never know. All right, let's move on to Team 3. This was drafted by, I think it was Gavin, or should I have this? Let me see. This was DJ KP, the new guy. The third
The new guy.
overall pick. He went Justin Jefferson. Now, let's Shooter, we know you would have taken number 1. Pablo?
I know he's going to show this one love. He's going to show
Let's
this
see.
one love.
All
Because
right,
he wanted
Pablo,
Jefferson.
who
number
would you
1.
have taken with a 3? Yeah, we know Shooter, so we're going to skip him. Who, if you had the third pick, would you have taken Jefferson?
I'm not going to lie. I would have taken Jefferson. On my other drafts and other leagues that I've been in, I would have taken Jefferson number 3.
Damn. Okay, so maybe you guys are Justin Jefferson truthers. I personally, it was between Henry or Eckler for me. Either of those two. My first 4 picks would have been either Taylor, McCaffrey, and then Henry or Eckler. But other than that, I would not take in Justin Jefferson that early. He took him. Maybe you guys are onto something. Let's talk about his next 3 picks because I really like these. Leonard Fournette and Javonte Williams. Let's your thoughts. Thoughts, Pablo?
I like the Fournette. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at Fournette, but Julio, he came in kind of hot. Yo, Shooter, what's your opinion on this one? You said off the bat you weren't liking it. What about it don't you like?
I would have taken Zeke or something.
Instead of who though?
Not a big Fournette.
Not a big Fournette? No?
Nah, I'm not a big Fournette. I like the Williams pick though. He could probably be one of the best running backs this year.
He could. Honestly, I wouldn't be mad with Fournette or Williams. I had Williams in my eyes, but Fournette as well. I do like those 3 picks. Let's see. What don't you like about this team, Pablo? There's not much to not like, honestly. It's a well-rounded team.
It's a solid team. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I mean, yeah.
Joe Burrow's quarterback.
Christian Kirk, maybe. I mean, I'm not a Christian Kirk believer. I mean, I don't know. I think, but yeah, I mean, other than that, it's looking pretty solid.
Yeah, this is like me looking at this team from top to bottom at the first time. I like this team a lot. You got, like we said, the running backs. You have 3 running backs. Well, let's say the 2 running backs because Dameon Pierce, we don't know if he's going to be. You know, he's the lead back in Houston. He's the RB1, but he's on a bad offense who might be playing from behind. You know, they don't run the ball. But let's just look at his first 3 picks. Home run hitters right there. Darren Waller, I feel like he had a good rookie season. I've had him in fantasy the last 2 seasons, and he's just been disappointing as hell. If he can play half his games and be decent, that'll be all right. Amari Cooper does now have Deshaun Watson. He went from being thrown the ball from Derek Carr, who's better than Watson. Better than who? Trubisky?
Whoa.
Did he have Derek Carr?
No, he's Dak Prescott.
For that, bro. His rookie season. Yeah, Derek Carr. Yeah. And who's the quarterback for the Browns? I don't even know. Is it Trubisky?
No.
It's no.
No,
it's the dude from the Colts.
Brissett, right?
Brissett.
Yeah.
Derek Carr is better than Jacoby. And then he went from Derek Carr to I'm forgetting the Cowboys quarterback name. What's his name?
I just said Prescott.
Prescott is better than Trubisky, or not? I'm gonna leave this in.
Yeah,
I'm on 0 alcohol, nothing, bro. I'm sober as a gopher.
We've been
Jacoby Brissett. Yeah. So all right. So basically, what I'm saying is, Amari went from having quarterbacks that can sling the ball, and he was doing cool. He wasn't a wide receiver, top 10 finishes. Now he's going to Jacoby on a bad offense. I don't know. That pick, not that great. Hopkins is suspended for 6 games. So basically, he's going to have his wide receiver 2 is going to have to be Cooper or Kirk. Other than that, he has Justin Fields, little backup. Overall, I'm going to give this team a B.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a B too. I mean, it's solid overall. The Cooper one would be the main question for me and Christian Kirk, but I mean, other than that, you know, I think that those first 4 picks laid a good solid foundation, no doubt.
For sure. All right, we're going on to Team 4. Team 4 is gonna be Luis Peru. No, this is Gavin. Sorry, this is Gavin's great team. Okay. Austin Eckler. This would have been my pick for sure.
Who the fuck was Team 3?
Team 3 was JP, or DJ KP, the new guy.
Okay.
We got Gavin at team 4, Eckler, Andrews, and Connor. Thoughts?
Yeah, I like the pick. I like the team. He has good running back. His receivers,
Okay.
McLaren, Johnson. Come on. I might just give him an A already.
You give him an A? All right. Pablo, let's hear from you. I'd like to counter that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, am I crazy? I don't know if I would have taken Andrews that high. I mean, I don't know if I'm on. I mean, am I the only one that feels that way? I don't.
You know, honestly, him going number 2 in the tight end list is not crazy. Maybe before the turn is a little crazy. I've seen him go early 3rd round. I would have taken Fournette if I had Eckler, pass catching monster, paired up with a goal line back who can score 3 touchdowns a game. That would be a crazy. Now you have Mark Andrews, who's a touchdown phenom, but that's all he kind of does. He does 20, 30 yards for 2 touchdowns. You're very touchdown dependent as opposed to Leonard Fournette being ball heavy. So check this out. Look at his 3rd pick. He could have had Eckler, Fournette, and James Conner. Those, when I do mock drafts, I was going with those 3 running backs at first because no one's beating that. You have a 3-headed monster. Now, let's say he did take Fournette. His McLaurin, how do you pronounce his name, bro? McLaren? Whatever the hell his name is.
Whatever his name is, yeah.
Terry, Scary Terry. You know, I wouldn't have taken him.
I like the pick.
I would have taken. Yeah, you like the pick. That's good. Okay, you like the pick. His receivers aren't bad. Like I said, you could have had those 3 monsters. But let's not talk about what he could have done. He has Eckler. He has Connor. He has Andrews. Those guys are going to score touchdowns. You pair him up with some okay receivers. You know what? He's good. Followed by Tom Brady. Shooter, your A grade is not crazy. I'm going to give him a B+. Pablo? Let's wrap it up with your, you give him a B?
Yeah, I think a B, yeah.
So far, let's rank. All right, we have 12 teams. We'll do 3 sections. From team 1 through 4, rate them from number 1 being the best, number 4 being the worst.
4, 3, 1, 2.
4, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so we agree team 2 might be the 4th pick, the 4th team?
Yeah, the team's trash.
Yeah, for me it'd be 3, 4.
That's coming from
2. Yeah.
3, 4, 1, 2. Yes, I'd probably go.
You know, fuck, I don't know. That's a problem. You know, no, I think I'd go 3, 4, 2, 1.
3, 4, 2, 1. So you like team 2 more than 1, huh? Alrighty.
Well, fuck, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I'm going. It's definitely between 3 or 4.
Actually, no, Josh Allen. Yeah, I take that back. 3, 4, 1, 2. I take that back.
I'm going to go 4 being the best team so far. 4, 3, 1, 2. 4, 3, 1, 2. We're going to do Peru's team, team 5. Derrick Henry at number 5. Initial reaction. Pablo, go.
I like it. Personally, I like it. I'm a big Derrick Henry fan. You know, they're going to feed him the ball. Big man want to eat. Big man going to eat. You know what I'm talking about? So that's that. I like that one. Evans, I mean, that's like the number 1 target for Brady. You already know he's going to go to him. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, the Zeke pick, I like that one. I don't know. Shooter, I mean, I'm kind of put you on the spot, man. I remember in one of my other teams, I wanted to draft him. You said you're not a Zeke fan. I'm kind of curious on your opinion, man. What about Zeke don't you like? You know, he eat, man.
He's old and he's fat.
Damn.
He's old and he's fat.
Well, I mean, the bust, man. What about the bust, man?
Yeah, you know?
But he's fat, bro. Like, what the hell you want me to tell you?
You know what I think this is?
Let me just. Why would this guy pick Derrick Henry over Cooper Kupp?
Why wouldn't he? Honestly, I feel like that's the great
Kupp
pick. You
is
pick Henry. Henry at 5.
Last year.
Okay. You mind if I give you a rebuttal? Can I rebuttal on why Henry over Kupp? Henry was on pace to be the number 1 fantasy player and in like 12 games, mind you. So Kupp was on this amazing tear. Jonathan Taylor was doing great. Henry's season got cut short. He was on path to break those more of those. Cooper Kupp had a great season, record-breaking season, Triple Crown winner. There's no way he's doing that again. And again, Matthew Stafford has his elbow's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Cooper didn't lose a step, but there's just no way he repeats that same offensive master's plan he was doing. You know what I'm saying? They got Allen Robinson, who's going to steal from Cooper Kupp. They got, Sean McVay mentioned that he wants to split up Cam Akers and David Henderson, more of a split back role, so they're going to feed the backs a little more. I'm taking Henry over Kupp 10 out of 10 times. I'm taking Justin Jefferson over Kupp 10 out of 10 times. That is why he made the right pick.
Can I give you my rebuttal?
No, you can't. Pablo, give me something.
No, we're going to talk about it, Daddy.
All right, let's go. All right, go ahead. Why are you taking Kupp over Henry?
Fucking, because Kupp was the number 1 receiver last year.
Okay.
Henry has a lot of wear and tear on his body. Dude had 400 carries on his fucking body before he got injured. What do you think is going to happen now? It's still the same shit. He still got that same wear and tear.
All right. Let's just do it like this. Pablo, you heard both sides. Are you going with Henry or are you going with Kupp? You heard, we defended both. Who would you pick after what you heard?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd got to go with Henry. I mean, Henry's just a beast. I think you can't really skip out on that. And I mean, no hate on Kupp. Maybe he can do it again, but I don't know. I think Henry is a given. That's for sure. You don't got to question can he or not. I think he show out.
That is why
I'm also like, I mean, he got Stafford, so if Kupp gets some love, I mean, Stafford's going to get him some points.
For sure. Okay. So let's do a quick glance of his team since we took a while. I'm just going to say we got Henry, Zeke, and Montgomery as his 3 running backs. Evans, Judy, and Brown. Let's just focus on his wide receiver core, running back core. Overall pretty good. I wouldn't be mad though. That's pretty strong. The rest of his team doesn't have to do much. But give this team a B+.
That thing's kind of weak.
Damn. You said again? You said no weaknesses?
I said his tight end is kind of weak.
Tight end is. Yeah. There's only a handful of elite tight ends in this league, I'm
gonna give him a B. No, C+.
C+. What about you, Pablo?
Yeah, I think C+, maybe B-.
Alrighty. Team 6. This is the other Pablo.
I don't need to talk about this one.
All right. Cooper Kupp, Nick Chubb, Patrick Mahomes. We talked about Kupp. Let's not focus on that. Let's talk about Nick Chubb and Patrick Mahomes going number 2. The second quarterback off the board. Hasn't been a top 3 quarterback in the last 2 seasons. Is this a pick of, what he's done in the past? He lost Tyreek. Do you think a 3rd round pick was worth Mahomes? Let's focus on that.
Yeah.
All right.
He's still one of the best quarterbacks in the league. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's true. But does that always is the best fantasy player the best football player? There's times where you had guys on bad teams who just put up a lot, but you wouldn't say they're the best, correct? That's neither here nor there. Mahomes.
What the hell are you on about right now?
I'm trying to give you an example.
Let's talk about the real fucking,
Let's talk about his 2 quarterbacks. I just noticed he took Mahomes and Wilson. I don't know.
Let's talk about what's really bugging me. Adam Thielen.
Okay.
It is
in the 4th round.
Adam Thielen in the 5th round, right?
5th round, you're right. 5th round, yep.
I don't get it. I don't know how far down you gotta fucking dig down that list to pull them out, but I don't get it.
Give me. Okay, so you see he picked them in the 5th round. Let's look at the next receivers that went off the board. Juju, Michael Thomas. You picked Jalen Waddle, obviously, so you would have picked him. Would you have picked Juju, Michael Thomas over Thielen, or would you have not drafted any of those guys either?
Yeah, I'll draft them over Thielen.
Okay. Pablo, let's talk about the second half of his team, let's talk about his bench. Robert Woods, he has the Dalvin Cook handcuff. He has the ETN handcuff. What are your thoughts on that? So he gets some pretty good handcuffs for guys that might get injured again.
Yeah. No, I mean the one that kind of stood out to me, I'm not gonna lie, out of his whole bench when you pointed it out, was Russell Wilson. Though I mean he's kind of stacked on that one.
That is
I don't know if
stacked.
Maybe
if
there's any. Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. So even if we point out any flaws right now, I feel like he has potential to maybe fill some holes. So
he could
that's
flip.
kind of like like you can look at that kind of like, why would you do that if you
Mm-hmm.
got
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes? But at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, let me ask y'all something. Look at all the rounds after. Like
Okay.
any of those players on the bottom that you would probably get over Russell Wilson. Like if you were thinking of
Honestly,
maybe using it as a trade bait, like was there somebody else that you would
mm,
get that would hold more value than Russell? That's kind of what I'm trying to look at right now.
that's a great. That is a good idea. I guess this is. You're right. Russell Wilson is probably the best pick, just because the rest they're not going to win you leagues. Russell Wilson can win you the league, but the thing is, if you wanted Russell in the 7th, which I feel is a pretty good spot, why waste a third round pick? Let's look at the players
Yeah.
that were drafted after Mahomes. He could have had Pittman, really good receiver. He could have had Allen. Let's look at a running back. He could have had, that's just my thing. You don't want to draft
Yeah, no doubt,
quarterbacks
no doubt, yeah.
But you're right, though. He could flip that. Let's look at maybe Team 12. Trey Lance doing bad. Rogers doing bad. Hey, you want Russell Wilson? Let me
I'll
get Kyle
defend this
Pitts.
guy's 2 quarterback strategy because it makes sense.
All right.
Yeah, you have 2 starters in this league.
That's true.
You want 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You're right.
You never know, too. Yeah.
I feel like his weakness is going to be his tight end. Overall,
Hooper. Yeah,
you
know what? I didn't trip off of that.
Yeah. Let's do grades. I'm going to go first 3 picks. Really good. Josh Jacobs, I was avoiding him in every league. Thielen could have been a reach, like you guys said. Rashad Penny, I'm gonna give this
number
a C.
1 right
I'm
now.
gonna give it a C.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it a C plus, but I really like his 2 quarterback draft strategy, so I'm gonna give him a B plus.
B plus. Alrighty.
I want to give him a C plus. I think I'm gonna give him a B though.
B?
Give him a B too, because I'm not gonna lie, Hooper might not be the best one, but I mean at least get some type of tight end at the last round.
Yeah,
that's pretty lucky. I'm not gonna lie.
That is true. It could have been worse. All right, let's go to team number. What is this? 8? No, 7. This is who was number 7? Was Robbie. So let's talk about his first 3 picks. Shooter.
Dalvin Cook, injury prone. He's probably gonna get injured at some point this season.
Damn.
There it goes. Beast. Michael Pittman. I like the pick. Allen Robinson. I like it. Hey, it's a pretty good team.
I'm liking his first 5 picks. I know we only did 3, but I'm liking the first. I would have made these first. If this was my team, I probably would have done the same 5, to be honest. Dalvin Cook, yes, he is injury prone, but, if he's healthy, he's on there. You got to take him. Aaron Jones. They lost Devontae, who's going to catch those passes. Not that he's a receiver, but, pass catching running back. Michael Pittman is one of the guys I was targeting, alongside Allen Robinson and Chase Edmonds as well. Pablo, I like this team, man. Do you agree?
I like it. I think it's solid. I mean, I think he also got a good quarterback. Quarterback isn't looking too bad. I think Dak Prescott's gonna make some shit happen for sure.
Has to.
Yeah, I'm also liking the Clyde pick at running back. I think he was a solid pick. I'm a little salty because I honestly wanted him, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty solid team.
You said A, which is good. Keep it short and simple. This guy gets an A.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I don't really.
You mentioned Dak, and just like Tony Romo, a Cowboys quarterback, they're gonna be losing, but they're gonna be throwing up 500 yards. Like this guy, this guy can do that every game. His tight end is not bad. He has Michael Gallup, who can maybe he does a little stack on a good matchup against a bad team. Gets that. He went with Tolbert as well, and he has Rondale Moore. Rondale Moore might be the steal. Rondale Moore might be the steal of the draft.
Dallas players, yeah.
Yeah. I like
I think
it.
I'm gonna drop on to a B because
that's the bench too, though.
Yeah, I do like. I'm gonna give this team an A. Yep, I agree. It's probably.
I'm gonna give him a B because of all those Dallas players.
Shooter. That's why we have Pablo and me here.
Yeah, let me buy
I'm gonna give this team an A. Yeah. So let's go. Last team of video 2. We got 8th pick. I believe this was.
Let's go.
This is Gilbert, 50 Shades of Trey, Jamar Chase, Travis Kelce, Keenan Allen. Now, keep in mind, this is the, later in the draft in the first round, so you're not going to get as much. But I'm going to say my thoughts. Pablo, first 3 picks. If this was your team, would you be happy with these first 3 picks?
I like Chase. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I never really like getting tight ends a little too early as
I
a second.
agree.
I mean, it is Kelsey, though. He does. I mean, Tyreek isn't there. Maybe he's going to get a couple more catches, no doubt. You already know he always gets a couple of yards after the catch as well.
For sure.
I like Allen. Yeah, I mean, I think it's so. I like the Chase pick so far.
The
Kelsey,
Chase,
same thing as Chase. Yeah.
You said it best. Kelsey, yes, he is the best tight end, and he's probably worth the second-round pick. I just never like doing that. I never do it. So if I'm going off, if I would be happy, I probably wouldn't. I would have loved to pair up Jamar Chase with, Aaron Jones, Nick Chubb, like have a running back. Because then if you see, and then he went on his third pick, he went receiver again. Keenan is cool, but maybe you wanted to snatch up, Elijah Mitchell or something. Shooter, I know you're a fan of Kelsey. You like the tight end strat. Thoughts on this first three picks?
I just don't like Keenan Allen. I think you could go with Higgins, Moore, Brown.
So you win. So basically, we kind of all agree his first three picks could have been better, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no! I mean, Chase and Kelsey, I'll take those picks.
Okay.
Yeah, those are good picks.
Solid.
I just don't like Keenan Allen.
Now let's look at the color. Let's look at the sleeper draft board. You see, there's only 2 receivers blue, right? The rest are all green. Where are his receivers? Well, let's talk about his running backs because he has a bunch. Anyone want to chime in?
He took Cam Akers from me. That's about it.
Let me make this simple question, Pablo. If AJ Dillon, who is the backup running back for the Packers, is your RB1, would you be happy?
I wouldn't be happy. That was one of the ones that
head scratcher
that kind of stood out to me. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what he probably was thinking on that one. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Maybe he does. It's just.
I
want you to take a look down. I want you to take. This is good. I want you guys to take a look at the next. Let's look at the next 4 running backs that went after AJ Dillon. Now, keep in mind, AJ Dillon is a RB2 for the Packers. You got Josh Jacobs, RB1, Montgomery, RB1, Dameon Pierce, RB1. Travis Etienne, RB1. Maybe he slipped up, or maybe he really wanted AJ Dillon. You guys would have taken any of those other 4, right? Up next.
I
would take Montgomery.
I'll take Pierce and Montgomery.
Yeah, I probably would have taken Montgomery, honestly. Maybe even
his...
Jacobs. I'm not gonna lie. I think Jacobs probably could have. But yeah, I think Montgomery for me.
He's having a bounce back. All right, so overall, honestly, Gil, this is not even trying to be a hater. I'm gonna give your team I'm gonna give him a C. Yes, Kyler. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not too happy with this team. C. What would you guys give him?
I'll give him an F.
Damn. For fantastic, man.
I mean,
let's get a real grade, Shooter.
I mean, look like that is a real grade. I mean,
F.
All right, I'll give him a grade. I'll give him a G.
This guy. All right, Pablo. Let's move it on.
It's fucking trash.
Yeah, I think that first running back pickup is kind of a head scratcher. I mean, I kind of like the fact that he got somewhat of a save with Sanders. A little sour because again, that was somebody that I was looking at.
You're eyeing.
I mean, Singletary, I don't know. They got a big committee out there right now in Buffalo, so
Pablo, give him the right grade, man.
I mean, Patterson, he is kind of like the RB1.
He was good last year.
Yeah, exactly.
But he is like 32 now.
He need on the special teams, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Give him the F he deserves, man.
I think maybe a C plus. The first 2 are strong. Keenan Allen, I mean, maybe he's not the flashiest of picks, but I mean, he's gonna, if he can stay healthy, you already know Herbert's gonna get him the ball
for sure.
It's just that running back, and Akers too. I mean, who's really going to be eating right now? They're saying Henderson's going to kind of be the favorite, but
I wonder who has Henderson, bro. Whoever has that guy, it's a great pickup.
That was a cool save. Singletary depends how that looks, but I think C plus.
You know what? I'll change my grade. I'm gonna give Gil an M for that Mickey Mouse ring he has.
Mickey Mouse ring. All right. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up by grading. You guys know the drill. 1 through 4. team 5, 6, 7, and 8.
6, 7,
What's the
8.
best team? I think team 7 is what we said was the best team, right? Team 7 got an A.
I think 7.
7.
I think 7, 6, 5, 8.
Yeah, 7. You know, I'm gonna go 7. I might go 7-5. Just
I think I'm gonna go.
cause. Yeah, I'm gonna go 7-5 just because if I compare team 5 and team 6, let's say the first two, I feel like I like his running backs better.
7, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah. Oh, you know, that's the Mahomes pick of strength. I'm gonna go 7, 5, 6, and 8.
Yeah.
I'm agree with you on that one. 7, 5, 6, 8. And
So we got team 9, which is my team. I'm not gonna give it. I'm not gonna give any insight on my team. I'm gonna let Pablo set it up. Pablo Shooter, take it away. This is my team, and don't be scared that I'm here. All right, I'm not gonna get mad. Just be honest.
I think Julio definitely got my back.
I'm gonna give you my first thoughts on it, Danny.
There you go. I don't even have to open it. Julio going straight for the shots. Let him know. Let him hear, man.
I'm gonna give you my honest thoughts, bro.
All right, I'm here.
I don't know, hate nothing. Your team's trash. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Damn.
Bro, you're lucky you're not in front of me, so I won't be able to smack the Nah, I'm fucking with you. No, be honest, Shooter. Come on, bro. I know you want my team.
Shooter, let him know
bro.
why. Let him know why.
Let me explain why. Harris don't got no offensive line. He's just gonna run into a bunch of fucking big butts and shit, Get his ass knocked to the ground.
Okay.
Saquon Barkley, he probably tore his ACL already.
Don't say that, man.
Don't say that, bro. Come on.
Right, it is.
All right.
T. Higgins, your wide receiver 1 is wide receiver 2.
Okay. Valid.
I feel like we had this conversation already with some.
We did.
With some
we did.
Cortland Sutton.
I like that pick. I like that pick.
Like
Cortland Sutton.
Your best pick is Mooney. Or no, Mooney. You stole him. You stole him from me. Damian Harris, not even the RB1.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What about the quarterback, Julio? How you feel about the quarterback, though, man? I'm kind of curious on your opinion.
Trey Lance is better.
Shooter, come on. All right. Am I going to have to step in and just give out some real fantasy football insight? Pablo, I've heard enough of Shooter. Pablo, let me get your honest review.
Let him know his team is trash.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't want Barkley to get injured, but that was kind of. I'm team 10. I'm the one after. I'm the one before you. I could have gotten Barkley, but I went Swift. I mean,
I would have got Swift.
People might call me crazy.
No, I would have.
You got Barkley. That's a solid. I personally, about the offensive line, it's a little shaky. Yeah. I don't know about that one, but I like the picks. They're strong. Higgins, I do find it a little funny how Julio said that's a wide receiver too. Your receiver 1 is receiver 2. I didn't think about it like.
Look how
Sudden.
I mean,
Russell Wilson's in town. You know what I mean? Why not throw it up there? Let him get it.
Yeah.
Hall, I like that one. He's a strong rookie. Hopefully, he could be the big time lead back out there in New York. The quarterback. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of with Julio though. I mean, who got picked up? Who would you picked up after? If it was not Trey Lance, Julio. I mean. What do you think?
It was Kyler Murray. They got.
I mean, look at all the quarterbacks on there. I mean, who do you think would have been the better choice?
Yeah, Joe Burrow. Yeah, Kyler Murray.
Dak was all the way down there.
These guys don't know fantasy, guys. Oh, they can hear me?
Yeah, Brady. Dude, come on, man.
Go ahead. I'll defend myself at the end.
He's an eagle that doesn't fly, bro.
Damn.
What more do we need to say about her?
Yeah. Let's give out grades. Let's give out a grade. 9th pick. Give me a grade.
All right, we'll give you a grade. I'm gonna give you a D for Danny.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
D for Danny.
We'll throw that. Yeah. Pablo. The only opinion that matters here. If it's a good grade, if it's bad grade, then your opinion doesn't matter.
I like your running backs. Your running backs. You got good set of running backs. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give you a B. B- just because you got all the players that I feel like.
Who the fuck is your tight end, man?
That's what I was gonna go there.
Pat Fryer Muth.
Henderson was a good pick though. I mean, if we go back to.
Yes.
I mean, if we go all the way back to where
we talking about Cam Akers, who
might
lose the job. He's team 8 in the right before Hall.
The last one, exactly. Okay, yeah. I think you came up big time. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I mean, I like your running backs. I'm gonna give you a B.
I like the B, and I take it honestly, like you guys said, the receivers, Higgins is my number 1 and he's the number 2. My defense on that is that he's on a great fire offense. They just went to Super Bowl. Jamar Chase
Okay,
is
let
nasty,
me ask
but
you. Let me ask you a question though.
Hold
Why
on,
ahead.
hold on. Let
that's
me
their
throw one
quarterback?
thing though before people think I'm crazy for
Mm-hmm.
giving you a B. I mean, check it out. One thing that you can't notice here on the
The
sleeper
sleeper.
is
Shout
the
out
bye
sleeper.
week.
Shout out
You
sleeper.
know, shout
That
out.
is
You already
true.
know the bye
Week.
weeks.
Yep. Can you inform the
You can't
viewers?
see it here. You had a couple of week nines. I think like half of
I
your
had
squad
4
has the week nine,
starters. It
something
was
like that.
Saquon Barkley, Sutton,
I think Harris. I think Najee
Harris,
too.
and
Yeah.
Hall were 4, and I think my tight end. So
But Danny,
we'll deal
here's
with
my
that. We'll
question.
deal with that when we get
Here's
there.
my one
Yeah.
question for you.
All right.
You believe in Higgins and that offense? That's fair. You know,
I do. And
but
I
this is
believe
a
in
strong
Sutton
offense.
more. I believe in Sutton just because Russell Wilson is an upgrade from dude. I don't even know the guy. He's probably working at Walmart right now. The guy that was quarterback for the Broncos last season.
Okay, but since you believe in that Bengals offense, why don't you stack it?
With who? With Joe Burrow? Just because, Jalen Hurts is a rushing quarterback. If we know about fantasy football, if you're not Peyton Manning who threw 50 touchdowns, you want to have a guy that's going to run, that's going to give you rushing yards. Now,
you don't think Burrow's going to throw that many
Trey
touchdowns?
Lance.
I don't. Honestly, I don't. I mean,
if
if we look
Burrow
at
all right, so where are all those touchdowns going to?
Prescott isn't always going to bust out a run, but I mean he's kind of
So what
dual
you're
threat. I mean,
saying
I
is
don't.
because those touchdowns are going to go to Chase if he doesn't throw a bunch of touchdowns.
Let's look at it this way, Shooter. No, you have a great. Some people, you have priority, or not priority, you just preference, If you look at Joe Burrow last season, which could say it might be his best season, it was like, third year, but that might be his best season ever in his career. He only cracked 30 points about 3 times, and he had all those weapons. Jamar Chase can go off. You know this. Just because the receiver is going off doesn't mean that the quarterback will. They have Joe Mixon. They can run the ball, get to the 20, throws a touchdown. That's only 20 points plus the 4 touchdowns. Let's just say you got Hurts who can get rushing touchdowns. You want rushing touchdowns. That's why Kyler Murray went. Brady goes high because he throws 3 or 4 touchdowns. But that's besides the point. Let's move on. This is 6 minutes on my team. I don't think we can't do this.
I think you got a solid team. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the players that got picked up. Maybe the quarterback position you probably could have waited a bit, but even if you did, I'm kind of like trying to see where you were. I mean, I
would have gone Wilson, but I would have got Wilson in the next round. I wouldn't have drafted any other quarterback. So this is what my final thought.
Your running backs are strong, so I can't say like you should have focused on this or that because
last thing I'll say about Jalen Hurts, in all my mock drafts, Hurts, I was grabbing him in the 6th round. If he got picked before the 6th round, I was drafting a receiver or running back, and I would have gotten Wilson next round. But the fact that he fell to me, I was like, I can't go. If I knew if I picked someone else, he would have got snatched up. So maybe this question could have been for team number 3. Maybe team 3 gets Jalen Hurts, instead of Joe Burrow.
I mean, they got AJ Brown. If that open, the defense
there you go.
more focused on stopping Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. Maybe he'll get a couple more lanes to run down.
AJ Brown is on the team, and I got Devontae.
So that's
all right.
I like it, but. Yeah, I mean,
it could be better. It could be better.
You shooter, you still stand on the D. You still stand.
He's still getting a D for me.
Hey, yo,
D for Danny or D like overall?
D for Danny and overall.
Okay.
All right, moving on to Team 10. This is Pablo. So Pablo, I'm gonna let you defend yourself at the end. Let's get this thing moving. You went Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Swift, and DJ Moore. Honestly, I like that pair of Stephon and DeAndre. You got a top receiver, you got a top running back, both going to catch a lot of passes. DJ Moore, honestly, if I'm looking at it, if I'm being honest, maybe you grow another running back. I don't know, but I like 2/3 of your picks. Your quarterback, you got a nasty quarterback. Juju, would I have drafted Juju? I probably would have gone Waddle, but overall, I'm going to just make this quick. Your top 3 receivers, I like it. Your running backs. Now, this is what you said. Let's look at your 6th pick and your 7th pick. J.K. Dobbins, Kareem Hunt. They're iffy right now. They're like 50-50.
Yeah.
If one of these guys, turns up, But if you get both of these guys to produce, man, these are going to be steals of the draft. We're going to be looking back, and why did we let Dobbins fall? Why did we let Kareem Hunt fall to the 7th round? You got 2 tight ends, which I'm definitely not a fan of, especially if you went back-to-back. You got Julio. Tom Brady needs to throw the ball to somebody. Russell Gage might be out, so Julio can be that guy. I like your team, you know. You drafted right after me, so it's a bunch of players that I didn't pick. And we got dog running in the back. Hold on, I'm going to cut this part out.
I don't think you like your team, Pablo.
Yeah, I don't think he likes your team. Shooter, anything you want to say, Shooter?
All right, Pablo, let me ask you a quick question, bro.
Hit me with it, Shooter.
Is it true you had a draft earlier in the day that wasn't for our league?
It's true. It's true. It was. It's actually a dynasty type of league.
And you were on the phone with someone, right, during that whole draft, right?
That's right, man. Yeah. It's Shooter 21240. I don't know if that's is that you, Doc?
So this draft, it looks a lot like of my picks that I gave you when you were on that draft earlier.
Check it out, man. If I do recall, hold on. Let me defend myself right quick. And hold up, I don't want to go off on a tangent a little too much off the video. But if you do, if I do recall, and if you recall, before this dynasty draft, I did tell you that I was part of 3 other leagues or 2 other leagues. So some of these, I'm not gonna lie, are similar picks to the previous ones. Because drafting 10 is. It's a bit tough.
Easy.
Had
like
easy. 2 drafts like that, so
I think we'll be all right. I just feel like Diggs, Swift, Moore, Herbert, Smith-Schuster, Cole Kmet, your tight end. I feel like these are all picks we talked about earlier.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. That let me give my boy Shooter some props. The backups did kind of put me on with some of them, especially Kmet. I mean, if he's predicted it to kind of go off, so I was telling the homie Danny, I'm not a big fan of Dallas. I mostly got him just in case somebody else picked up Kmet, but he was still on the board. It's one of those like, well, I mean, if he produces, that's why not? Why not? So
anyway, my friend played all over his team, so I'm gonna give him an A.
Give him an A. I'm gonna give him a. I want to go with B.
Lay it on me. I
want to go B. Listen. I want to go B because I love, like I said, if Dobbins and Hunt, Kareem, if they hit, your first 7 picks are really, really solid. Picking from the 10th slot, right? After that, maybe let's say you go Kmet at number in the 8th round. But I don't know. I feel like your bench is kind of. You have 2 quarterbacks, you have 2 tight ends, so you don't really have depth at receiver. It's like you don't really have much wiggle room, especially with this. We only have 5 bench slots. You could have gone, 2 tight ends and 2 quarterbacks. You could have picked up another running back, another receiver. So that's why the grade is going down. I'm gonna go. I might have to go C+ just because we don't know about these 50-50 running backs, right? If these 50-50 running backs hit, I'm gonna give you a B. But that's a big if, right? Do you agree? If Dobbins, if Juju, Kareem, those are like iffy. Like we don't know. Know?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm not feeling too hot about the bench, but I do feel strongly about. I mean, if they
starters.
can produce, exactly.
And
if Moore can become Baker Mayfield's favorite target, because I mean, who else are you gonna throw it to? I mean, who else you got? Robbie Anderson out there.
Juju could be number 1.
Exactly.
Dobbins could be the lead back. Kareem could be the pass catching back. Like I said,
Diggs is gonna get. Diggs is gonna eat.
Yep.
So if Herbert can make something happen, he doesn't run a lot. But if I'm kind of banking on them producing a little bit more than the love that they get right now.
You got a bang or bust lineup.
Exactly.
Which is risky. So maybe a little too risky for my liking. But Shooter, you said you give him an A.
Yeah.
I'm giving him. I'm gonna stay solid on the C+, because that's like C+ could be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? This is no hard feelings. I'm not a professional. That's just how I'm feeling on these players. Let's speed things up. We got Simmons at Team 11. Let's take a quick glance. Kamara at that. I love that pick. Honestly, I was hoping he fell, just because he was going pretty late in other drafts. Devontae. Let's focus on Devontae. He's probably the best receiver in the league. New team. Do you think Derek Carr can produce for Adams?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Personally, yeah. I think Adams is just like is good enough that he can, rather than a quarterback, have an elevator at least put a receiver, to on the
He's gonna do
what can
most
I
of the
say?
work, basically,
He's
right?
gonna exactly like he's
He'll get
gonna figure
open.
it out. I think he's
Hmm.
smart enough to get off the line and get open. Julio, what do you think, man? What do you think, Shooter, about Adams? I like that pick. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of trying to. I was
Oh,
hoping I'd be able to get him.
Derek Carr is a bum with too much eyeliner.
Too much
Can't get behind.
eyeliner.
He
He does wear
wear
eyeliner, huh?
eyeliner.
He
It
does wear
does look
eyeliner.
good.
But I
Is
think
it
I think
really
it's
eyeliner though?
no,
Like,
it's it's like that black it's like the sun thing,
No,
the
he
sun
puts
thing.
that shit around his eyes.
Yeah, I
There's
mean
no
it's a
way.
little technique. He's doing it to protect himself. Honestly,
Shit.
I would have done. So you saw how he picked before you, Pablo, correct? You
yeah,
have Kamara. If I could have paired up Kamara and DeAndre Swift,
that's what I was
I would have been a
thinking.
little
Or even
happier.
Barkley, honestly.
Even Barkley, Adams is a beast. But if AJ Brown is my number one receiver, I'm not mad. I'd definitely
Yeah,
be happier with Kamara and Swift or another like two running backs, and then AJ Brown being my number one. But he's pretty strong at receiver. He even paired up Michael Thomas, who maybe could be,
yeah, I take that back. Now that you just made a great point. I mean, you're kind of banking on just Kamara and Mitchell as your only running backs.
Mhm.
I didn't trip off of that. So just now, when you could have probably gotten a three-headed
He
monster,
could have.
yeah, because Mitchell, maybe he's not always going to give you
Yeah.
that home run that you're looking for, but I mean he's consistent. I mean we know
Yeah.
that as Niner fans, he's gonna eat. But yeah, I don't
Hopefully
know,
he stays healthy.
just those two. I mean, Julio, what do you think? Just two running backs. I mean, what's
What do you think about that?
Mitchell's kind of injury prone, so
Right.
so you're saying he only has one running back? Is that what you're saying, Shooter?
yeah.
1.5. Damn.
1.5.
So what's I mean, I'm liking the same
His
Brown. That's
receivers are
a
fucking
good pickup.
strong
I'm a
as
St.
fuck.
Brown fan.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas, he's I don't know. It's kind of like iffy,
Could
but
be a steal.
if he can,
Just like
His
Juju, right?
receivers are pretty fucking strong.
exactly. Like
Just
if Michael Thomas, like I would have taken him. I think
Yeah,
if he can become that guy again, no doubt.
for sure.
But
In
yeah,
the fifth.
the running backs is the one that kind of like sticks out to me,
No
honestly.
running backs, and he
His
went
quarterback, too.
two tight ends. Oh, and he has Cousins. I mean, Cousins is
Getting Cousins that
regular.
late is kind of like
It's good, but
yeah, exactly.
would you have drafted two tight ends before a quarterback? So if you look at his board, he went two tight ends, then he went quarterback. Usually if you do two tight ends, you go quarterback, tight end, tight end.
Yeah, no,
He
because
could
I mean,
have.
personally, I'm looking at Njoku. I know a lot of people probably aren't that big on him, but I mean, is Knox that much better than Njoku? I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm a Njoku fan. I feel like he has potential, but yeah, you look at the quarterbacks. There's Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
Oh, did we lose Shooter? No, he's still here. No, I thought I heard something noise. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you see, Aaron Rodgers was picked up.
He could have had. Honestly, he could have. Let's say. Okay, let's say he does want Knox. Yeah, he could have had Derek. He could have had a lot of quarterbacks. Honestly, I might give this is gonna be my first D or C minus of the draft, just because, like we said, zero running back depth, and like his receivers, they're cool. But no, you got no quarterback. You got two tight ends who you're not gonna play both. Higbee has been more of a pass blocker, so hopefully Knox hits, but he could have gone. He could have made some way better picks. I'm gonna give this team a C minus D plus.
I'm gonna give his receivers. I'm gonna give them an A.
Okay.
The rest of the team, I guess like a C.
Yeah.
His receivers are strong as fuck.
Yeah, his receivers are hella strong. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Adams, AJ Brown. I mean, Thomas, St. Brown from the Lions. He's gonna improve, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the halfbacks and the same thing.
Literally,
I think maybe
right?
the quarterback.
Halfback, like he's just tough.
Yeah, because then especially when it hits a bye, we're basically gonna have to get rid of one of the receivers.
For sure. Yep, for sure.
So same thing with a bye week with a running back. Like, you're gonna have to. That's gonna be a tricky one. If he can manage it, maybe he can. His receivers can carry it. But yeah, I think receivers A definitely. Draft maybe like a C minus. I C just because those are some hitters on the receiver side.
True. Maybe, hey, you know what? There's trades. Trades are allowed, fellas. Like,
That's
no
what I'm
huddle.
saying.
Trades are
Exactly.
rare, but
Exactly.
you could make some trades. All right. Guy,
Exactly.
look,
He
I
has a
see
strong
team
point to
Bullshit
eight.
make it
trade.
happen.
Team eight
No
can
bullshit
maybe
trade.
team eight and team 11 maybe hit each other up. You know, one guy has no receivers, one guy has no running backs. So let's finish this draft with the worst team in the league. Shooter, team
No.
12. Let's see. Your first 3 picks: CeeDee Lamb, Joe Mixon, and Kyle Pitts. Being the last pick, you know, it's hard. Obviously, you're getting crumbs. I'm not mad. Mixon at 12 is a pretty good steal. CeeDee Lamb before Adams, though, I don't know if I would have done that. Although, yeah, we just talked about Adams in the Raiders, but it's just like Adams is #1 receiver. You know, I don't even know if CeeDee Lamb is a top 5 receiver in football. I could probably name 5 receivers, but like you said, maybe that doesn't mean the best, best fantasy wise. Kyle Pitts, I'm not mad at taking him in the 3rd round. You know, at that turn. Pablo, what are your thoughts on the rest of the team?
The rest of the team, Trey Lance, I like it. Aaron Rodgers, you know, I'm not gonna lie.
Little safety blanket.
Yeah, exactly. You know, Trey Lance, he can run, he can pass, and if not, you already know Rodgers is gonna.
Oh, he's ready.
Throw dimes all day. Exactly. So you can't really go wrong on there. I'm a Godwin fan.
Okay.
I like Chris Godwin a lot.
Yeah.
I hope maybe he drops a couple of passes because I want Julio Jones to eat whenever I need a little bit of a safety net on my team.
Yeah.
But enough. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna lie.
Is Godwin gonna be ready week 1?
Yo,
is he gonna be ready week 1?
You know, I don't know.
Luckily, he has 3 good receivers to start. That's not gonna be an issue for Shooter. You know,
Mike Williams is a beast. Yeah, Waddle is a beast. Let me ask you something though, Shooter. Yo, Pitts on the. What was the thoughts on the Pitts one, man? The reason why I asked is not that I doubt the guy's talent. I'm a Pitts fan, but I remember I was actually thinking of grabbing him on one of my drafts. When you said maybe not so high. Yeah, he kind of told me not to do it. So shooter.
Maybe he was trying to fool you.
Well, you setting me up, fool.
Kyle Pitts?
Yeah, man.
I told you not to do it.
I think so. You told me something about that. I think.
I don't think I told you not to do it.
I don't know, man.
The way I see it, Kyle Pitts could outscore your tight end. He could put up receiver numbers. He could put up wide receiver 1 numbers.
That is very true.
The quarterback, though, are you confident that the quarterback can get it done right now? I mean, I'm a Mariota fan, but I'm asking you, like, are you banking in on the quarterback? Like, were you feeling good about saying, like, yo,
I'm banking on Pitts getting force fed if he has to. He'll be fine.
Wait, Mariota's the Falcons quarterback?
Yeah.
What happened to Carson Wentz? Where'd he go?
I think he's with the Commanders now.
Okay. That's exactly why I did not want Scary Terry. All right, let's focus back on Shooter. You know what, Shooter? At first, I wasn't liking your team, but now that I look at it, your running backs, you know, Mixon is great. Your receivers, I like your receivers a lot, bro. I like your receivers. And you basically, like you said, you have 4 receivers with Kyle Pitts because that guy, you know, he had the most yards as a rookie, and he only scored 1 touchdown last season. There's no way he's only scoring 1 touchdown. So that's a plus. I would love taking Pitts at this turn. Your running backs.
Let me ask you something though. Yeah. How do you feel about his running backs, though, man? I mean,
you know,
I'm looking at him. You know,
Mixon is a no-brainer. Yeah, Mixon is a no-brainer. He took Ramondre when he could have had. I mean, you know, this is like the running back dead zone, as they call it. In these rounds, you kind of just get crumbs. But seen as, you know, the RB1 for the Patriots, he took the RB2. That's a little questionable.
The RB1.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what this one.
You know, and then you mentioned it, Pablo. I love the insight. You mentioned Singletary. He's in a committee, so he took Cook. You know, there's just too many mouths to feed on that for running backs. And then Herbert, you know, Montgomery's RB1. We saw a little bit of him last season, but even then, when he had the keys, Montgomery was out. Herbert had maybe, I think it was 1 week of great production. After that, you're basically just getting 6 points, 7 points. I'm hoping maybe he can flip, you know, Godwin and Lance for, I don't know, a running back. Other than that, though, I think he'll be fine with like I said, he has 3 receivers. He can run the wide receiver 1, 2, the flex, and then Pitts. If they score a touchdown every week, 2 of those guys, and then Mixon does his thing. Maybe Trey Lance gets a. I can't see Trey Lance. I would love Trey Lance to be scoring 30 points. Honestly, though, I see him in this Shanahan offense. 200 yards, maybe a rushing touchdown. Not bad for Team 12. I'm going to give him a B. This is the last pick of the draft. This is a good team, Shooter. Your running backs could have, tuned it out a little bit. I'm going to give you a B. What about you, Pablo?
I'm not going to lie, man. I don't know. I'm going to give it an A. I like it. I like it.
No, it's
and
solid.
I'm not
it's
being
really...
biased just because you get me. I mean, I like the quarterback. I mean, Trey Lance, I think he has a lot of promise. The Cook pick is the only one that would probably make it. But I mean, I would want to bump it down to a B plus, maybe A minus. But
yeah,
I mean, I like the Lance pick, so I think it's an A for me. I mean, Evan Rodgers also, like he can always put Rodgers in instead of Trey Lance if he's not producing. Burks is young. Cook is young, but I mean, Burks is a beast too. I mean, he can become that consistent target out there in Tennessee, no doubt.
Yeah.
Big target too, no doubt. If you watch his highlights, that guy is physical as shit. So I got to give it an A. I think it's a strong one. I'm not gonna lie. Pitts. Maybe the quarterback position is a little bit, but
yeah.
I don't know about the quarterback position in Atlanta. I got to stand on it. I think A. Maybe A minus A.
A is good. Let's just these are 3 of our teams. We can't do the rankings, but we're gonna let you guys rank them. Make sure you guys let us know in the chat. Rank teams 9 through 12. Pablo, Shooter, it's been a pleasure sharing the stage with you guys. This is the first time we had 3 hosts. First time we did a video this long in terms of final draft thoughts. Wish you guys a best of luck this fantasy football season. Hopefully this isn't the last video from No Huddle Productions. I'm your commissioner, your CEO, your president.
We ain't gonna do predictions.
Predictions of what? Like,
I think I'm gonna take it, man. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna say me. Shooter's gonna say you.
Outside of yourself, who do you think has the best shot?
You know what? I like team. It's tough. Well, what team did I say? The first 4 teams. I like team 4. The second team, I might go team 7, bro.
Which is that the Roby one? Because that's the one I was gonna pick.
That's Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, Michael Pittman, Allen Robinson, Chase Edmonds. Yeah, I'm going team 7. Team 7. If he would have drafted maybe a quarterback a little higher, but if Prescott goes off, I'm going to go with team 7 being the best team besides mine. You agree, Shooter?
Yeah, I'm gonna go 7.
About you, Pablo?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think maybe 7.
It's just well-rounded.
I know there was another one in the first couple of teams that we were showing love to, but I think 7 is
4 was with the Eckler, Andrews, and Connor. And if one of those receivers hits, but now if I compare that to team 7, I think team 7 just hasn't beat.
Yeah, I think team 7.
Any final thoughts?
I think team 10's gonna kill it. I think team 10's got some potential, no doubt.
All right.
Yeah, I think team 12 is gonna take it all. I think team 2 is trash. Team 9 is trash.
All right. That's gonna be it. Thanks for watching.
A lot of these teams are trash.